Hackers have attacked the website again. I'm Richard Beck with Beck Tools, and I'm going to explain a little bit today how to prevent hackers from attacking your website and causing all kinds of problems that you might be on the hook for. So, I have an e-commerce website. I've had this for, I don't know, about a decade. And here are a couple things that you want to do. First of all, make sure you get a plugin that utilizes a 2FA YubiKey. So this is a physical device that has to be plugged in and you touch it for you to get into your website. Why is that important? It's important because if somebody gets into your website as you, the administrator, they have everybody's data that has ever done business with your company. So, all of you can rest assured knowing that Beck Tools website is secure with a YubiKey, right? So, not only is it do you have to have the 2FA, but you have to have my physical YubiKey, which is on my person at all times. So, no one's going to get your data if you buy products from Beck Tools. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, recently, I have all of a sudden got a ton of failed orders. So I noticed one of my digital products has been targeted by hackers who are trying to test out stolen credit cards. So it's what they do, they steal these credit cards, they get a list from the dark web. Who knows how they get the credit cards, but not only do they have the credit cards, but they have email addresses, they have phone numbers, they have mailing addresses, and they have the first and last name. So that's everything they need to use these credit cards. So these orders look completely legit. Except for they always fail. And they don't even download the product if they are successful. So some of you might think, well, Richard, why don't you just let them keep buying it? I mean, you didn't steal the credit cards, you're not on the hook. Well, here's the thing, I could be on the hook. So when some of these orders go through, I now have to basically set that money aside for the day when the credit card company wants it back, okay? Because at some point, these people are all going to realize their credit cards have been stolen and they're going to reject the charge, or they're going to challenge the charge, and then Chase or Bank of America or any of these people are going to come back to me and say, we want the money back. So I can't really spend this money, and I don't want to keep it in my books. And hundreds of these failed orders a day is just overwhelming. It also adds users to my website, which clog up my email list, right? Because I have to pay per user on my email list. It's per 1,000 or something like that. So I tried a bunch of different plugins that I paid for, and they don't work because the hackers use VPNs, and all the plugins block IP addresses if they notice an order that's processed in less than like 10 to 30 seconds. So that doesn't work. So what I had to do, and this is how it affects you guys, I had to disable create user account at checkout. And I apologize because now you won't be able to just put your information in and check out and it'll automatically make you user account. You have to, if you have the stuff in your cart, you have to go to my account and put in a username and a password and basically make an account, very briefly. I think all it takes is username, password, that's it. But you have to do that, and you can't do that from the cart because these bots that try these credit cards repetitively, they can easily create user accounts in the checkout process. But they're not going to come and do a whole nother process to make a user account because there's other websites that are easier targets, right? So I just got to make mine a pain in the butt for the hackers, so they just go to the easy, low-hanging fruit. So I apologize, you all have to set up user accounts not in the checkout process, okay? And it is what it is. I have to protect my customers. I cannot be on the hook for any of these orders that come through successfully. And there's no way I could contact hundreds of people and say, hey, your credit card is probably stolen, okay? So that's the rundown, guys. So I hope that's not too big of an inconvenience. I hope that you find comfort knowing that your data is safe with Beck Tools, because we go the extra mile for securing our website as far as the login for administrators as well as SSL certificates, so you are safe to use Beck Tools. And that's the update. Hackers are a pain in the